Hello, my name is Alex Dursick, and today we are going to be talking about the cognitive affective social theory of learning in digital environments, also known as CASTLE, or the cognitive theory of multimedia learning, also known as the CTML. So to get started, these theories are both very similar. Some similarities include that they are both multimedia learning theories that are included in digital learning environments, and both stem out from the cognitive load theory. Cognitive theory of multimedia learning describes learning through the use of pictures and words. For example, when students are learning or doing assignments, you may have them watch a PowerPoint presentation that includes text and videos or pictures. CTML is made up of 3 memories, which include the sensory memory, the working memory, and the long-term memory. When information is taken in through words or pictures, it goes straight to the sensory memory, which includes our seeing and our hearing. Then this information is selected and goes towards the working memory, and this is where there are sounds, images, verbal models, and pictorial models, and all of this information is organized into those categories. And then lastly, it's stored in the long-term memory, and it bounces back and forth, integrating prior knowledge with new knowledge for long-term. Design implications for the CTML include reducing extraneous processing. We can do this by pointing out or highlighting key facts or materials, managing essential processing, which can include breaking up content into smaller, more understandable chunks so it's easier for students to understand, and lastly, fostering generative processing, which is using more activities for students to interact or having more meaningful conversations. Cognitive affective social theory of learning in a digital environment builds off of cognitive load theory and CTML by exploring social processes and incorporating social cues while having a more broad sensory memory to enhance the learning experience. So here we have our key components. And similar to the CTML, there is the sensory memory, working memory, and long-term memory. These still go through the process of selection, organization, and integration/retrieval, except as you see here, sensory memory now includes sounds, pictures, tactile, smell, and taste. And these are selected and go into the working memory, which has visual representations that are verbal and nonverbal, along with verbal and nonverbal mental models that are organized. And then we go back and forth retrieving and integrating information from long-term memory with new knowledge and prior knowledge. And this also now includes semantic knowledge, episodic knowledge, and the social schemas. So as you can see here, the social cues go through to the social schemas, and the social processes make an effort to go through retrieving, organizing, and selecting. CASTLE proposes that social processes impact how learners gain information through digital resources. Social cues inform us about how strong and fast a social schema is operated. Social comparison processes can be included in the analysis of learners' understanding process. And lastly, conflicts could occur from comparisons, which could have negative effects on the process. So while there are many similarities between CTML and CASTLE, there are also differences. CTML is the cognitive process model, while CASTLE includes social cues, motivation factors, and emotions have a play in it as well. In conclusion, CTML and CASTLE are both multimedia theories of learning that help us to incorporate best practices for instructional design. Thank you for watching.